Hey guys, it is Sophia, the diabetic vlogger, and today I'm going to be reviewing another Iron Maiden song for you guys off their album, The Final Frontier. This song is called El Dorado. This is a wonderful song. If you guys have not heard it, I encourage you guys to go check it out. Come back and leave your comments down below. As I said, this is one of my favorite Iron Maiden albums. So please let me know down in the comments what is your favorite Iron Maiden album and your favorite song so we can review them and talk about them. So you guys can go listen to the song if you have or haven't, or check it out if you like it, but you're not sure if you like it, and come back so we can talk about the song, because this is what the purpose of my channel is, so we can talk about music and what we like about it, maybe even things we don't like about it. So here it is, El Dorado by Iron Maiden. Gotta tell you a story on a cold winter's night. You'll be sailing for glory before you know what is right. So come over here now, I got a vision for you. It's my personal snake oil, it's just something I do. I'm the jester with no tears, and I'm playing on your fears. I'm a trickster smiling underneath this mask of love and death. This eternal lie I've told about the pyramids of gold, and I've got you hooked at every turn, your money's left to burn. You'll be wanting a contract. You've been waiting a while. I like to give you my contact, but that's not my style. But that isn't my style. Well, you only get one chance, and it's too good to miss. I gave a lot to you, then I wouldn't exist. Greed, lust, and angry pride. It's the same old ride. The smoke and mirrors, visions that you see are just like me. I'm a banker's face with just a letter out of place. I know someone just like you, know someone just like me. El Dorado, come and play. El Dorado, step this way. Take a ticket for a ride. El Dorado, streets of gold, see the ship is oversold. You got one less chance to try. So gone is the glory, and gone is the gold. Well, if you need a story, I've come, it has to be told. Well, you can say I'm a devil, and I wouldn't say no. But out there on the dark side, hey, on with the show. So now my tale is told, big and bad and twice as bold. The ships of fools is sinking as the cracks begin to grow. There's no easy way. Sorry, I lost my place. El Dorado, come and play. El Dorado, step this way. Take a ticket for the ride. El Dorado, streets of gold. See, the ship is oversold. You've got one last chance to try. So gone is the glory and gone is the gold. Well, if you need a story, I've come, it has to be told. Well, you can say I'm a devil and I wouldn't say no. But here on the dark side, hey, on with the show. So now my tale is told, big and bad and twice as bold. The ship of fools is sinking as the cracks begin to grow. There is no easy way for an honest man today, which is something you should think of as my lifeboat sails away. El Dorado, come and play. El Dorado, step this way. Take a ticket for the ride. El Dorado, streets of gold. See, the ship is oversold. You've got one last chance to try. So this song has also been a little bit perplexing for me, but it's actually pretty self-explanatory. This is about the city of gold fighting El Dorado, the myths of people saying, you can go find, the city of gold or the 7 cities of gold, and all the lies, the problems, people, put their lives on hold to go search, for money or cities of gold for fame or fortune, telling these lies. And people spend their lives doing this, conniving people and giving there to put all their hard-earned money, and they get there and they can't find it. So this is a really great song. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think about it, and I'll go over the lyrics again. So the first line is going to tell you a story on a cold winter's night. You'll be sailing for glory before you know what is right. So someone's going to go tell a story about finding El Dorado in the cities of gold. And you're going to want to find it so you can get glory and fame and fortune. Before you know what is right or wrong, you're going to get looped into this somehow. So come over now, I've got a vision for you. It's my personal snake oil. It's just something that I do. So just telling the story and playing this way with people is just what people do. It's how they are. I'm a jester with no tears, so he's just, kind of playing a jester playing with people, and he's doing it without tears, so I guess he's like no emotion. And I'm playing on your fears, and he's playing on his fears, but he's not using emotions to help convey it, because he has no tears. I'm a trickster smiling underneath the mask of love and death. So he's just being a trickster, and he's smiling underneath the mask of love and death. The eternal lie I've told about the pyramids of gold. I've got you hooked at every turn till your money's left to burn. So he's told a lie over and over again. It's eternal lie now, because it's just been going on forever and ever and ever about the pyramids of gold, so thinking you can find it, which I guess isn't true. And I've got you hooked at every turn your money's left to burn. So this person has given away all their money for this, and it's all gonna burn because it's just been an eternal lie he's told about the pyramids of gold. And it says you'll be wanting a contract. You'll be waiting a while. I'll give you my contact, but that isn't my style. So the jester, the people wants to make a contract with the jester, but he's not going to do it. He said, I'd like to give you my contact, but that isn't his style. And he says, well, you've only got one chance, and it's too good to miss. So this is how he's trying to persuade them to go on it. He says, this is your only chance, and it's too good to miss. And he says, if I gave a lot to you, then I wouldn't exist. And if he gave them, too much of a good deal, he would lose too much. So he would be harming himself. Greed, lust, and angry pride, it's the same old ride. So those things, greed, lust, angry pride, those are things that have prompted these lies, and people wanting to go after the city of gold and finding El Dorado, which is all just a myth. The smoke and mirrors visions that you see are just like me. I love that line. The smoke and mirrors visions that you see are just like me. So these ideas and these visions, these dreams of what they want to find, it is just smoke and mirrors. It's not true. It's just to make it appealing for people who want to waste their money and time trying to find the city of gold they're not going to be able to find. And he says he's got a banker's face, so he's just got it looking serious, not acting like he's trying to mess with these people's lives and trying to just do himself well and harm others. With just a letter out of place. So there's just a couple things that are missing, like letters in the alphabet or a word. I know someone just like you, and you know someone just like me. So we all know someone that's like ourselves. We know people that are like other people. El Dorado, come and play. El Dorado, step this way. Take a ticket for the ride. El Dorado, streets of gold. See, the ship is oversold. You got one last chance to try. So there's people that have bought the lie. They bought their ticket to go play with El Dorado and step this way and find the streets of gold. And they realize that this whole idea is oversold. They paid way too much money for it. But this is their last chance to try because they've given up everything they have. So gone is the glory and gone is the gold. So the glory of this is gone because they know it's not true, and their gold is gone because they lost all their money with this and they're not going to get any more back. Well, if you need a story, I've come, it has to be told. So he says, if you want a story, now I've got a story and it needs to be told. Well, you can say I'm a devil, and I wouldn't say no, so he knows he's like a devil, he's a terrible person. But out here on the dark side, hey, on with the show. So the dark side is just a big show for this person, for the jester. So now my tale is told, big, bad, and twice as bold. So he's told his big bad story, what has happened to him. The ships are full of sinking as the cracks begin to grow. So the fools are sinking into this bad thing of the abyss. Now it's cracking and it's growing because more people are getting enveloped into this terrible lie. There's no easy way for an honest man today. So there's no easy way for an honest man to live his life, and that's very true. Which is something you should think of as my lifeboat sails away. Saying it's something you should think about as, you gave away your last money, last thing you had to survive on for the rest of the years or the years to come, maybe just a year or a month. You gave it all away, so your lifeboat is sailing away. El Dorado, come and play. El Dorado, step this way. Take a ticket for the ride. El Dorado, streets of gold. See, the ship is oversold. You've got one last chance to try, so he's going to keep on trying. El Dorado, come and play. El Dorado, step this way. Take a ticket for the ride. El Dorado, streets of gold. See, the ship is oversold. You've got one last chance to try. So even though this person has given up everything they have, they're going to try one more last time because they've given up everything and they've been sold to believe this lie, and now they're stuck and lost. Which also really goes well with the album It's Been the Final Frontier, about people's lives getting ready to end, the world and things like that. I hope you guys like this video, and in this video and the song. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Goodbye!